Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm having to adjust my volumes right now, even though Mr. B from Link2 does not like it. But I'm having to adjust these volumes because I'm having one of my screens went out on my computer. I think I got a port, one of these MacBook ports stopped working. If anybody out there has ever heard of that, like the little where you plug your little thing. I don't know all the terms here, but you plug your little thing into the side of, there's like 4 ports on a MacBook Pro, and one of my 4 all of a sudden that was hooked to one of my screens is not getting a signal. It doesn't work. So maybe it just broke, but that's where we are on this Monday morning. And worse than that, we ran out of coffee. I'm sitting here drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper. This is like the worst case scenario. I couldn't leave. I didn't want to leave yet to go get my coffee. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, on Donald Trump, it'll be at Real Donald Trump. You're going to have him and Elon Musk. Now, I wanted to remind everybody, because I think that this is part of what's about to change the whole world, the game, politics, everything. And I'm not saying that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are working together on this, but I don't think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden he's endorsing Trump, and all of a sudden Trump, they're all getting into crypto. But this X payments thing arriving imminently, I've always felt like they were these, I've covered it for years, that the PayPal guys were intertwined with XRP, XLM, most likely XLM or both. And we know that they've invested in, and we know they even own a lot of the XLM. So I went back and I found a video I had put together. Remember, Greg Kidd, he's this guy that tells everybody that he's like the Forrest Gump of investing. He just happens to pop up where these huge things are going on. He's first 10 guys at Ripple. He just happened to be working with Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey just happens to be living in the house behind his house when he founds Twitter. So there's several clips here. The first one's Elon Musk. What Elon Musk has wanted to do is create an everything app. You're going to see Kathy Wood talking about it, and then later you're going to see Greg Kidd. And the video you see of Greg Kidd is from when he was at Ripple back in 2013, I believe.
I mean, we don't even have an app that's as good as WeChat in China. And like in China, you can like live on WeChat, basically. Yeah. It's like, yeah, everyone's like, like you live on WeChat, you do payments, you do everything. It's like, yeah, it's great. Basically, WeChat's kick ass. And we don't have anything like WeChat outside of China. So I was like, my idea would be like, how about if we just copy WeChat? Hey. Copy them.
Twitter copies WeChat.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
So we are public now. We did invest as he took it private. We're very excited about he believes in vertical integration, and I think he's thinking about a super app like WeChat Pay. Remember, he started in the payments industry. PayPal, he sold his company to PayPal.
Now remember, while she's talking, she's a Bitcoin maxi. Remember, while she's talking, Stripe right now does the back-end payments for the X platform. Stripe also is the first investor in Stellar and owns 2% of the XLM. Stripe also dropped Bitcoin because it didn't work for payments when they first got into crypto.
He and Jack Dorsey working together, I think, could turn this into a super app. And
super app in terms of money making.
But what works great for payments? I know 2, XRP and XLM.
But is it the super app?
No. I mean like a digital wallet. So you do all your banking there. Maybe there's something they're doing with Cash App. You do all your shopping there. You get your loans there. It's your bank branch in a pocket. I think they have a good shot. And one of the reasons, as I've watched Elon, he truly believes in vertical integration. That would be a magnificent vertical integration. And remember, he already has designed and is manufacturing the ultimate mobile device, the internet on wheels. It's called Tesla cars. He knows how to do this.
I'm betting on the new forms of wallets, new forms of messaging that go with those. So I believe like in the future, young people, and those young people get older. I'm not sure why you won't have like a super app, which is just messaging on steroids. Messaging that's also your wallet, messaging where there's bots and you can buy things you want to do. You don't really have to leave that messaging app. So instead of having like 100 apps on my phone,
this one is music, the other one is words, the other one is money.
So I'm investing in the pieces of that infrastructure. If you think about it, the things you need to get to that world is you need messaging rails, you need identity because you got to do it compliantly, you need a ledger to keep track of everything, you need a wallet to get access to the money, and because we still live in a card-based world, you need cards. In other markets, you need QR codes. So anybody who's building those pieces, those are the picks and shovels of the next world that I'm expecting to live in. And so I'm investing in picks and shovels.
That's Jack Dorsey and him at the time of the founding of Twitter, I'm sure.
You know, I have this like tech investment fund with Guy Osiris, right?
Yes.
It's called Sound Ventures, and we invest in high-tech companies, right?
Remember Ashton Kutcher getting on Ellen and talking about Ripple, and then Guy Osiris is the guy he's with.
Right.
So, Guy's here.
Those of you who don't know, Guy is a very close friend of mine who just happens to manage Madonna and U2 and Amy Schumer and everybody in the world. And
Ripple partners with Madonna.
cool guy, great guy, smart guy, and they're business partners.
So he's got a side gig working with me.
Yes.
Right? And so we do this thing called Sound Ventures. We invest in tech companies. And so we found this very interesting tech company called Ripple that we're going to invest in, right?
There's Elon Musk. That's Guy Osiris and Ashton Kutcher. There's Snoop Dogg, who performed at Ripple. There they are together. These are just some little things. That right there is Scooter Braun with Guy Osiris. Scooter Braun is the guy who did Raised in Space Ventures with Ripple. This is him. That's Brad Garlinghouse. That's Scooter Braun right there at Ripple's headquarters, I'm assuming. Small world, huh? Check this out. We had an XRP Army spotting at a concert. I don't know where this, Westchester, Ohio. Pretty cool. Everybody knows what XRP is. Look at the XRP rich list. I saw this come across. To be a big whale, you've got to have over 500,000 XRP. If you want to be a whale, you just need 100,000. So there you go, folks. Now you know. Check this out. These are the state of regulations for the stablecoin market. All these markets are pending and regulatory approval are the ones that Ripple will successfully dominate with RLUSD by the end of 2024. So this is the one, the MICA is this one. Stablecoin regulation in place. And then you can see most of them is final legislation pending, like the United States. So this is going to be huge. And then meanwhile, the Tether CEO, Paolo Dino, has raised concerns that the European Union's market in the crypto assets MiCA regulation poses a systemic risk, not only to stable coins, but also to the broader banking system. Well, it actually poses a systemic risk to anyone who refuses to be audited. That's the truth. Look at this. This is an interesting tweet from CoinDesk. Traders have locked in over $2 million in XRP's $1.10 call option on Deribit exchange, highest across all available maturities. Some market observers opine this may be due to speculation around an XRP ETF. So they're buying, I'm not a big options guy, but they're buying the right to buy XRP at $1.10. Is that right? I don't even, it's been a while. I'm not an options person. I can't even remember how it all works. Okay, I wanted to show you a couple more things. Listen to this.
And this is not just pertains to crypto. I mean, the equity market, some of the policies that Gensler and his team have come up have been so unnecessarily restrictive and confusing that the SEC has become a household name. I mean, I can go to dinner with people that aren't even in finance and they know Gary Gensler's name. I mean, that's crazy. It is not the type of organization that should be on the front page every day.
Thank the XRP Army for that, folks. Look at this. Here's another clip from BidBoy with Thinking Crypto, where he makes his XRP price predictions.
Chance the bull run is not coming back. And I think when you look at a price range for XRP, when you're looking at a Bitcoin that's going to go potentially to $150,000, and I think the market cap is going to get somewhere upwards of, I was thinking probably 10. I think it's going to probably get closer to 6. I think we're going to see a doubling. I think certainly XRP, where it is right now, I'm in a leverage trade, so I know where it is. It's between 60 and 62 cents, unless that's changed here in the last few minutes. And I think that certainly, I was saying, my original price prediction was $18, and with $18 to $25, and the highest possible price you could get to would be $50, and that would be the perfect scenario. You get the IPO, and you get the ETF. You get an XRP ETF, and which they're talking about. And now you get, if you were to get an IPO on top of that, who knows how high the price can go. But that money's got to come from somewhere. Money's got to come from somewhere. And so that means it's going to be coming from money that will be going into other coins. So what are the coins that are going to get hurt? Obviously, ADA. XRP and ADA have had a long history. They don't like each other. And I was for both communities, and I still do love the ADA community. I feel bad for them. I do. I really feel bad for the ADA community because a lot of them are they're sunken cost fallacy. I've got too much into this now. I can't get out into something that's going to go up better and faster, basically. So that's where that is. I think if I want to give what I believe a realistic price target is for XRP, that I think is definitely achievable, I'd say $8 to $10. I think that's definitely achievable. I think that's almost a slam dunk. And then from there, where it gets above $8 to $10, that's going, look, it could, maybe 6 is as high as it goes. Maybe it's 6. It almost doubles the last all-time high, maybe. I think 7 is a good number. That would be twice the previous all-time high, approximately. So I think in that range, the $8 to $10 range is pretty safe to say it could get up there. I think that all the levels after that, if you were to say $18 to $25 range, how could it get there? That would be with the IPO. And then how could it get to $52, that crazy number? That would be if on top of that next comes an ETF, and all that happens before the end of this bull run. And so
well, there's his thoughts. Now, in DAIXRP.com, here's what we're going to do. I think we have smoking gun number 5, and then we also have, I'm going to show you what the bad guys are doing from a censorship perspective. We're going to talk, they're doing some island guy censorship. You know who that person we can't talk about out here? We're going to talk about that for a minute. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. Away we go.